1 year after Ethereum's merge, the net supply of ETH is down nearly 300,000. And so in this video, we're going to find out how this has affected the Ethereum network, but more importantly, how this affects you as an ETH holder. Today's episode is sponsored by Cake Wallet, where you can send, receive, and even exchange your crypto right from within the wallet. Cake Wallet is open source and non-custodial, so you control your own private keys. Available today on iOS, macOS, Android, and Linux. Good evening, everybody, and a warm welcome back to Enter Crypto, where every single day I keep you informed and fully informed on all the goings on in the cryptoverse. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, then like, subscribe and click on the notifications bell so that you don't miss out on any future updates. I release a video every single day, and so all the information that's in these videos is time sensitive. Now in this video we're going to be looking at a kind of a look back actually of what's happened over the last 12 months with Ethereum. It's almost exactly 12 months since the merge happened and ETH did a massive upgrade. And in that time, we've actually burnt 300,000 ETH. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, so roughly 12 months ago, ETH basically transitioned to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism. And that date basically marked the completion of it. And it was basically a massive sort of software and software upgrade or network upgrade. And so let's read through this article quickly as we always do, and we'll comment after. So on September the 15th last year, Ethereum implemented a pivotal upgrade, the merge, which switched the largest smart contract blockchain to a proof of stake or POS consensus mechanism from a proof of work or POW setting. Since then, Ethereum has minted 680,455 ETH and burned 980,000 ETH, causing a net supply reduction in 300,000 ETH. According to the Ethereum analytics dashboard ultrasound.money, in annualized percentage terms, the supply has decreased by 0.249%. The net supply would have increased by more than 3.8 million or 3% had Ethereum operated as a proof of work blockchain. The proof-of-stake mechanism requires market participants to hold a minimum number of ETH to validate transactions in return for rewards. The previous POW setup had miners solving computational problems to record transactions in return for rewards. The transition to the POS setup took out a significant amount of miner supply from the market, and more importantly, the POS mechanism burns a portion of transaction fees paid by users. Validators receive the priority fee, or the top that users add to the base to entice validators to prioritize transactions. Meanwhile, the base fee is burned, taking Ether out of circulation. The upgrade has made Ether a deflationary currency while making Ethereum more environmentally friendly, as expected. Still, at the current price of $1,630, Ether has been largely unchanged since the merge, meaning the upgrade has failed to boost Ether's market valuation. Meanwhile, Bitcoin has gained nearly 30% in the past 12 months. In August 2022, the Ethereum Foundation warned users that the upcoming Paris upgrade would not reduce gas fees, and subsequently prices fell and Ether was doomed to underperform Bitcoin. But this also hinted towards the next potential catalyst for Ether investors, which was lower gas fees. Marcus Thielen, the head of research and strategy at Matrixport, said in a note to clients last week, "The reduction of gas fees now appears to be the critical missing building block that the next upgrade called EIP 4844 is trying to solve," Thielen added. The Ethereum Improvement Proposal, or EIP 4844, or Proto-Dank sharding, is expected to reduce gas fees and increase transaction throughput by introducing blobs for data. These blobs contain a large amount of data like blocks, but aren't stored forever on the Ethereum virtual machine like blocks. That helps the blockchain process data efficiently and cheaply, and the upgrade is set to go live later this year. So I remember a year ago, or even two or 3 years ago, when they were actually trying to come up with EIP 1559, which is the one that causes ETH to deflate the more that it's used. And I remember there being a lot of buzz about this, and everybody thinking that it would decrease the supply so much that there would be a kind of a supply shock in ETH, and the price would go mental. The price would just go crazy. But I'm pretty sure that nobody, including myself, anticipated the bear market that was going to follow. and no amount of decrease, a decrease or deflation in circulating supply is going to move the price up if everybody's selling like they do in a bear market. And so really, while EIP 1559 was a bullish sort of event, or the implementation was a bullish event, it actually, once you understood the improvement proposal, you knew it was going to take time. So I think it is a bullish thing, but it's just a bullish thing long term rather than short term. I think people thought that loads of ETH was going to be getting burned like every single day. And when you actually look at it, only 0.2% has been burned. But that's still a lot when you compare to the inflation rate of the proof of work before we went to proof of stake, which would have been a 3% inflation rate. So in total, it would have been a 3.2% decrease in inflation. If you just compare it to, not compared to the circulating supply, obviously, over the last 12 months, but if you compare it to what it would have been if we would have stayed on a proof of work system. So, and this coming EIP 4844 proposal, I think will be a good thing. But again, these are good things long term. They're not. It's not going to, when it gets implemented this year or later in the year, nothing's going to happen immediately. It doesn't work like that. And also remember that ETH has a reputation, or the Ethereum team have a reputation of being late, because these things are important. There's real money involved. There's they don't want to disappoint, and they'd rather be late basically than to rush things and then have it fail. Nobody wants that, obviously. It's just so damaging for the reputation of the network. And so we find that they end up getting checked and then rechecked, and the code gets audited and then re-audited, and everybody's checking everything, and that's how it should be. And it doesn't get released until everybody's certain that there's no bugs in the code, and that everything is running as it's supposed to do. So I'm actually looking forward to it. It's a really good thing if you hold ETH. And so as always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notifications bell if you found you got some value from this video. And I'll see you all tomorrow with a new video.